Today I'm looking at relationships and how they're portrayed online. So I'm going to react to some videos that I found on the internet and let's just see where it goes. Let's get right into it.
सबसे पहले तो लड़की सुंदर होनी चाहिए, जैसे कि ब्राउन गर्ल्स होती है नॉर्मल, ठीक।
ब्राउन गर्ल्स असल में भाई ने इतना जिम कर लिया कि भाई को ब्राउन राइस, ब्राउन ब्रेड और लड़की भी ब्राउन चाहिए।
दूसरी चीज, अगर मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड है तो मेरे साथ साथ मेरे दोस्तों की रिस्पेक्ट करे।
अच्छा,
कि अगर वो ये ना बोले कि यार तू पूरे दिन उसके साथ बैठा रहता है, ये वो लड़ाइयाँ ना करवाए।
मतलब भाई दोस्तों का भी सोच रहा।
Brown girl? Really? Oh my god. Okay, this particular program literally has every stereotype that you can think of. Doesn't matter what we look like, but लड़की को ऐसे होना चाहिए, लड़की सुंदर होनी चाहिए। Brown girls इस तरह की होती हैं। You're actually classifying the girls into different categories by saying brown girl. You are literally buying into every single stereotype and then you're perpetuating the narrative. So what you expect a brown girl to be doing, and then सुंदर होनी चाहिए, you know, your expectations of the other person, particularly लड़की को कैसा दिखना चाहिए, लड़की को कैसा behave करना चाहिए, and then to turn around and say कि जो मेरे दोस्त कहेंगे मैं उनकी बात पहले सुनूंगा. Why bother to have a relationship? God, you know what? I think that there should actually be a list. There really should be some kind of bio made on dating sites where guys can get to write all these things so that पहले से ही the girl can figure out कि लड़का ऐसा है, इसको इनके दोस्तों के पास ही छोड़ दीजिए. You cannot live your life based on everything that your friends say. Yes, it's really important to keep in mind that relationships are not just closed up in one little eggshell. You know that fine, you have a partner and बस अब तुम्हारी सारी जिंदगी उसी partner के साथ है, तुम्हारे दोस्त they can't come into it. No, that's, you know, fair enough. You have to understand that you need a balance, and then the idea that she shouldn't come between me and my friends, that she shouldn't come and object to the fact that I'm spending all my time with my friends. You know, I definitely agree that people need to have different compartments in their life. So you have your relationship with your partner, then you have your relationship with your friends, you have a relationship with your family. Everything should be in balance with each other. But I sometimes wonder, do we give women the same kind of liberty to say कि I will have time with my friends and the man is not allowed to get into that side of it? और अगर मेरी सहेलियां कहेंगी तो I will actually walk away from you? Now, clearly this program has been made with excerpts, so it's been taken out of context. So anything that might have been said, which was maybe a balanced opinion, has been removed because that's not going to get you eyeballs. That's not going to get the reactions to you. You know, we're going right back to saying कि हाँ, it's okay to say that. उसने भी तो ये कहा था. We all believe this as well, and that's fine to believe it. I really think that we need to stop doing this. Okay, so the caption on that video says, that's what happens when you get a protective Punjabi girlfriend. What is a protective Punjabi girlfriend? Somebody who's sort of saying, I'll shoot you, I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you. What the hell is a protective Punjabi girlfriend? Like, I'm sorry, but if that's not stereotyping somebody, what is? But also this idea that the protective Punjabi girlfriend is this ladaki, jungly, somebody who's shouting all the time, somebody that you have to watch out for. In every Bollywood film, the hero is always shown as this very possessive guy, the guy who's ready to beat somebody up for looking at his girlfriend, or the one who's yelling and shouting and getting drunk and doing all sorts of things that are totally unacceptable. But he's amazing because it's the hero and he loves her so much that he's ready to beat up the whole world, including his girlfriend.
जी मामा, कल मामा का बर्थडे है।
याद है मुझे।
तो उन्होंने हमें डिनर पे बुलाया है।
We'll try to reach home early tomorrow.
वो मैं पूछ रही थी।
I'll transfer the money in your account.
नहीं, वो बात नहीं है। एक्चुअली मैं पूछ रही थी कि हम मामा को एक डायमंड रिंग गिफ्ट कर सकते हैं क्या?
डायमंड रिंग मम्मी के लिए? ये कोई उम्र है उनकी डायमंड पहनने की?
पर
ऑफिस से आते वक्त उनके लिए ले आया था। दे देना. जिसने अपनी हीरे जैसी बेटी मुझे दे दी, उसे सिर्फ एक रिंग दोगी?
I guess this is where we're all supposed to clap and applaud and maybe sprinkle flower petals, rose petals on him, shower him with, I don't know, rose water and flowers, and everything from the heavens should fall upon this guy. Really? I'm sorry, but did you see the beginning of that? Did that look like a loving relationship? You know, okay, fine, he comes around at the end and he's got this great big diamond set for his mother-in-law. Did that look like a loving relationship when it starts, the video starts? She looks petrified of him. He is so distant and arrogant and sort of unapproachable. If this was a loving relationship, you can almost see a sort of banter happening between them. The girl shouldn't have to be so frightened to say, "Mummy ka birthday hai, unke liye, हाँ ठीक है, पैसे transfer कर दूँगा." That's not how you talk to your partner if this is a loving, equal relationship. This was definitely very, very skewed with money politics and power politics. I mean, it's totally like she's having to ask hesitantly for the money because she wants to buy a gift, an expensive gift for her mother, but she has to take the money from that. I don't know, maybe the jewelry people for whom the ad was made, maybe they wanted to show this real contrast because they wanted the wow factor to land on their diamond set, but start the conversation with that kind of fear and then come to this point of saying, "Ke main to itna acha hu, look at me." I'm sorry, being good to your in-laws is the least that one should be able to expect from any man. I don't think that's what should make him the hero. But honestly, when we make films like this and at the end of it you have the girl sort of smiling and melting into his arms and just saying, "Oh, you're so wonderful." Again, this is the narrative that we're perpetuating, that a relationship is okay so long as you do something nice for me at the end. You can be as arrogant and distant and unapproachable as you want, so long as at the end when I've asked for the money, you first make me feel like shit, but afterwards I've seen that you've given it to me and that's okay. I don't think that's the sort of relationship any of us want our daughters to go into. Let's stop putting out ads that show that it's all right. And worst of all, let's stop finishing those ads by showing the hug and the love and the acceptability of that behavior. You know, if I was making that ad, I would have actually had the two people having a banter with each other. And she's like, "No, I really want to get her a diamond ring." And he's coming up with all these funny suggestions and really random ideas of funny things. And at the end, then he comes up with this and he says, "Yeah, I was way ahead of you because I know that she loves diamonds, or I think that she's worth this to us," or whatever. That shows a good relationship. That shows that here is a man who's on the same emotional quotient. He has the same EQ for this relationship as you do. Not somebody who's kind of like makes you feel like you have to tremble and shake and beg for that money. And at the end, "Oh, look, I'm so great because I gave it to you." We really need to stop showing relationships that portray power dynamics, that portray the girl as being the lesser of the two and having to look up to the man. Let's change the story. It's about time we change the story. And honestly, going forward, you have to understand that relationships that last, that survive, and that are successful are built on mutual love, on mutual trust, on mutual communication, not on fear and hesitancy and sheer shame of being able to come out and ask for something. If I was to leave you with just one piece of advice, communication is the bottom line for the success of any relationship. That's what you need to remember going forward. And if you found this video useful, go and check out some of my previous videos where I talk to you about how to communicate, how to talk to your partner about relationships, about sex, even about really awkward things like STIs.